All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about the tech that's quietly, well, remastering our world. And yeah, it might sound super complex, but I promise you, these things are already all around you, changing everything from the car you drive to the AC that's keeping you cool right now.
So, here's a question for you. Kind of sounds like a riddle, right? What do your car, your air conditioner, and a city traffic light all have in common? I mean, what could possibly connect those three things? It feels like there's some kind of invisible thread, doesn't it? Well, stick with me, because by the end of this, you're not just going to know the answer. You're going to see the world around you in a totally new light.
Okay, so the answer really starts here. We are living through this just incredible period of change. It's a time where our digital world and our physical world are starting to blend together in ways we've frankly never seen before. So what exactly are we talking about here? When we say emerging technologies, we're not just talking about the latest flashy gadget. No. These are entire areas of innovation that are just booming. It's better to think of them less as one single invention and more like these massive currents that are pushing all of technology forward. And look, this is exactly why it should matter to you. This isn't some abstract sci-fi thing happening in a lab somewhere. We are talking about fundamental changes to the most basic stuff we do every single day. In our lives, in business, how we talk to each other, how we get around.
All right, so let's start connecting the dots. The first big piece of the puzzle is something you've probably heard of, the Internet of Things, IoT. This is the big one. It's all about connecting our physical world to the digital one.
Now, I know the name sounds huge, right? The Internet of Things. But the idea behind it is actually pretty simple. Just picture this. Everyday objects, things all around you, your fridge, your car, your AC. What if they were all connected to the Internet, all talking to each other as part of one giant network? Okay, so with that picture in your head, this more formal definition is going to make a lot more sense. The Internet of Things is a worldwide network of physical devices, or things, that are wirelessly connected to the Internet, and they can exchange data. But here's the kicker, the really important part. They do it all without any human help. It's totally automatic. They're smart. So, what does it take to make a regular old object into a smart IoT object? Well, a few key things. First, you've got to embed it with sensors and some software. Then, of course, it needs to connect wirelessly to the Internet. It also has to be able to swap data all on its own, automatically. And last but not least, you need to be able to control it from somewhere else, remotely.
But wait, that brings up a really interesting question, doesn't it? How do these things know what to do? I mean, what makes a smart AC, smart? And that brings us to the brains behind the whole operation, embedded systems.
So an embedded system is basically